If you've been hanging out on the channel a while, you know my favorite facial interface. It's not a cheap one because it's custom designed for your face. You download an app on an iPhone because you need their scanning capabilities for a 3D scan. Currently, it's only available in the US, although that should be changing here really soon. And I've gotten to try a couple iterations as they're continuing to improve and change the models, although I managed to break one right there. How I managed to do that, well, we won't mention that. But before I had broken that, they had actually found in the 3D print, they wanted to thicken that area anyways. So Oblik, however you want to pronounce it, has sent me some replacements to check out with a thicker design. They didn't say necessarily that means it's going to be able to withstand being thrown off of a building. But we have, again, a JayBratt colors, you know, we got some purple and white new facial interface here, and another of the standard edition, which now comes in black, which was an improvement because originally these things just came in gray. $89, but code JayBratt still saves you $10 off of it, bringing them down to $79. And a lot of you out there have gotten them, and so far everybody loves them. And the thing is, how can you not love a facial interface that is perfectly designed and molded for your face shape? It has made it harder to review other facial interfaces because I've gotten so used to this thing being so perfectly molded for my face that it'll even stay on my face. Just like I've been testing out this new Kiwi one they sent me, which is nice, you know, for the price and what it is. But once you go custom design 3D print for your face, it's just hard to ever go back. They are 3D printed, so you will notice obviously they've still got some lines and stuff in them from 3D print, but I feel like they've done a good job of getting that a lot smoother. Like you see that in the light and it just looks nice. Anyone that knows would still know it's 3D printed, but I feel like it's getting harder and harder to tell. One of my initial things that I brought up that I wasn't fully in love with, so they are using this custom rubbery padding. I've gotten used to it over time, but it does have a little bit of a sticky factor. You can put talc powder on it and make it feel silky smooth, but it's something then you'd have to maintain and do repeatedly, so I just don't. But the fact that these things fit perfectly, that you don't have the light bleed around them. They've added the vents now, which work actually kind of in tandem. With my head strap that has a fan here, I can actually feel some of the air blowing through in there. I love these facial interfaces. Besides a little bit of stickiness and still the price. I get that it's custom and you probably can't buy many things custom built for you. I think about like custom orthotics that people spend hundreds of dollars on. You can't buy a lot of things that are built specifically for you. Once you do these, I feel like it's just so hard to go back. Yeah, it's a lot stronger there. So this whole area was what I was able to snap in the drop. I mean, right now if aha, that broke. And yeah, it's much stronger. If I really tried, I could maybe snap it, but I mean, I'm putting a good amount of pressure on there and I'm not snapping it. So I like that they, one, didn't get mad at me for throwing their headset off a building, because I feel like most companies would be like, what were you thinking? They took that as an opportunity to figure out how to improve the design further and make it stronger. Kudos to Oblik, I still don't know what it's called. So if you've been on the fence or if you've been outside the US and you're waiting, I will say this is a company that with what they're doing, the customer service they've had, they've replaced people's facial interfaces for any reason, including throwing their headset off a building. I'm really happy with what they're doing. And I want them to keep doing it, keep that level of customer service up, because over the years of the channel, if you've been here, you know that the best companies, in my opinion, are not just the companies that come out with great product after great product, but it's the companies that when I say something I don't like, they actually take the time, take that feedback, change it. Feedback from me, feedback from customers. The ones that improve, or especially if they actually mess up a product, if they publicly apologize, they fix it, like that's what makes the difference, in my opinion, between a great company and all the other ones out there. So at this point now, I've got working facial interfaces on both my Quests again, both from Oblik. So I'm happy with what they've done. I want to say another thank you to them for sending me new ones, even though I mean, that was my fault it broke. If you're interested in them, I'll leave links down below with the discount. Still, for now, like I said, you gotta have an iPhone or someone you know has to have one. I actually had to use Editor John's iPhone to do my scan because I don't have an iPhone. It is in the US only, but maybe by the time this video goes out, or maybe soon, I'll let you know, or I'll update that in the comments. It is supposed to be launching in more countries. So thank you to Oblik. Thank you for being here. A lot's been going on. We're moved in. We're finally kind of feeling like we're getting in a routine a little bit, back in our new studio space. So we'll give you a couple exciting shots of that here to look at as we let you go. But thank you once again. I'll see you in another reality.